There is a lot of rough and a lot of long holes out here. And this is one of them, the fourth toughest hole.
And this has got some serious heat to it, Ian.
He can really rip it, Peter. Peter, that was a long, straight drive.
Well, very impressive. He's shown us a lot of good play, cool head.
And he needs to really forget about this whole location, I think, because of his ball flight. Kind of went down, and after that one, it was in a divot, not that bad a lie, so he'll be very disappointed with that shot.
He was expecting that to really bounce forwards, but it didn't.
Wasn't really a very pretty A-time, was it, Ian?
No, not for him. Should have hit that in a lot closer than that.
These guys make this putt about only 11% of the time.
Can't make that putt. Now you could take a range back down there and you couldn't make that.
Even the little tiny putts, you know, from 2 or 3 feet, you've got to be precise. If you're on the edge of the hole and a little bit too quick, you can miss them.
Pops it in.
Not an easy hole, though, Peter, is it? It's an intimidating tee shot.
Well, this is a very difficult driving hole.
And it's going to stay in the air for about 3 days. It's just gigantic.
That's a perfect drive.
That is a long drive, and not only that, he's put it in perfect position.
Wow, just a good solid wedge.
It was a lovely, simple swing. A Gene Littler type swing, one of my heroes from yesterday.
Just coming up a bit short, but happy with the result. Okay. That was a misread there, I believe.
And a long putt for par here.
Oh, that hopped twice as soon as he hit it.
Now for a 5.
Back up the slope.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Getting ready on the tee after that messy bogey.
Over's not the best spot. Someplace in the middle of the green to be perfect.
intimidating shot.
Good effort. Good straight hitting.
Whoa! Wow! That looked like it carried right at the hole.
Very few threes at this hole.
We go to 4.
Go, we're going to challenge this with a driver, aren't we? Let's watch. Nope, left. You see the twirl right there?
I mean, it's a tough shot, but it's one that he has to take on. He's going to be able to run it up there. Possible to hit it close, in fact.
When he's gesturing, it's flying. Oh, no. He's airmailed the green. Yes, the best of luck.
Wow. How about that? That's not supposed to be easy.
Coming off a nice birdie putt in the last hole.
Lovely shot. A good chance of getting a birdie.
A challenging birdie putt.
Yeah, this is not fun.
It wasn't even close, was it? You need to look at your caddy and say, what kind of read was that?
This is the easiest hole, and you can't bogey this.
Exactly.
That's a good farm stroke. Nice result.
Look at this. That's ridiculous.
He can hit the ball so far.
These players are supposed to hit this shot inside 10 feet every time. And he misses the green.
Got to be wary here. Mustn't be too heavy-handed.
Plays it low.
And in truth, not very well, eh?
Yeah, I tried to get it running like a putt, but...
Well, he has a difficult putt. It's downhill. It's going to move to the right.
Very difficult to be aggressive. And there's the problem coming down the hill.
Just gave it a whack. No, he hit it much too hard. That had...
No, he desperately needs this. A very good player, but again, good weeks, bad weeks, but he's a beautifully poised, balanced, controlled player.
Let's go to 7.
That's a magnificent drive. I'll be surprised if this is more than just a few feet from the hole.
It was an instant, disgusted reaction with the wedge.
He gets up.
Well, there's a long trip here for a birdie, but it's a birdie putt nonetheless.
See, that was a good putt, just a little bit speedy, but very good for line. This for a 4.
But he'll take that. Nice, easy 4.
This is very nervous, Roger. This hole. I mean, you can see what they have to hit at.
Boy, it's just as straight as he could ever hit one.
Peter, pretty incredible stuff.
Well, when he putts well, he looks invincible. I think he's a great talent.
The chance for a 2.
just rammed one in for a birdie 2.
After that nice birdie.
Okay, let's take a look at par 5. Just cream it here. Get in the fairway. You can get here.
A well-balanced golf swing there.
He looked away in a hurry. That's because he massacred it down the middle.
It's fairly long. It's about 40 past where I was standing, and I thought I was giving him a few extra.
Peter, I've always thought that a layup on a par 5, even for the best players, is sometimes an underrated shot.
That's one of the things that I was taught to do, was to focus on a target, because
very
you can get a
reachable for this
little
man.
careless and fall
And
asleep.
I think he struck it very well, and he has hit it at the green.
Yeah, that was a really good hit. Not on, but a long way from the hole. This is a par 5, remember, so 2 putts for a birdie. What a tremendous asset it is to be a good putter.
He'll be happy with that.
And he has a chance for a birdie 4 here at the easiest hole on the golf course.
Ready for his tee shot.
Coming off a birdie.
Important tee shot here. You must hit the fairway. Left rough, not a good place to be. That is beautiful. Split the fairway.
Oh, that's perfect.
Eyeing up his second shot.
Put it in the jar. In the hole.
Right at it. Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, you're not going to get any closer than that.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Now let's just see if he can pop this in. And there it is.
This is a hole that par is never a bad score, especially with the hole location of the day.
Beautiful drive here at the long par 4.
Beautiful little spot to come in from.
In perfect position over here.
Yep, looking straight down the throat.
And you saw him turn away quickly, didn't like it. Looked like he caught it fat.
No. He's been pretty good from this distance with his touch.
Nothing to be too thrilled about, but it was quite long range, just getting the feel of the pace of the...
He wants a good solid lag putt somewhere up around in a 2-foot circle would be wonderful.
Can he do it? Can he? Can he? Yeah.
This hole averaging almost 4.5 today, so it's a long par 4 or a short par 5, however you want to look at it, but it's a difficult hole.
Now that's a 3 metal up the right hand side, turning left.
Ooh, nice hop too. That's no trouble for that, Billy.
No, that is absolutely perfect, Peter.
Playing back into the wind. This is going to be a pretty substantial shot here.
And that's a 3-wood.
Wow, really?
Sorry, 3 iron.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, great shot there. Beautiful shot. He looks in control, Peter.
I think he's a great talent. They do very well because of his game and the way he plays it, and a good golfing brain. Very talented player. Yes, sir. Beautiful pace. Lovely line.
We go up to 13.
It's just a huge tee shot.
Well, there's worse places to hit it.
And he's got that tight lie that these pros love. The amateurs hate.
Up the hill and, well.
That was almost the most miserable putt I've seen.
Peter, I would think that'd rank in the top 5 putts worst for him that I've seen.
Tricky little chip from there. Trampled rough round and about the greens makes chipping very awkward if you miss the green.
That is scary gone wrong.
Sort of a misread. What was that comment?
I don't know.
Easy chip.
Oh boy, that's just a smothered nightmare.
Other than the distance and direction, it was okay.
This should come close if it doesn't go in.
Well, that's double bogey's costly there.
All right, we're at 14.
I'll be surprised if this is more than just a few feet from the hole.
Tricky little chip from there.
Trampled rough round and about the greens makes chipping very awkward if you miss the green.
A lot of ways to get this one pretty close. That being one of them.
Has this putt to save bogey.
So he drops the stroke.
The best hole on the golf course, and certainly not an easy one.
And not a short hole.
No.
This good ball go on the left.
Look out. There's some very long grass in there. You could just sense it. He was not.
I don't think there's a chance in the world he could hit this ball on the green, and if he tries, it'll bring in all kinds of trouble.
And it's trying hard, doing pretty well.
Peter, that's absolutely the best he could have done out of that lie.
He is in a sand-filled divot. He's got to make sure. Ideally, you got to put this back in your stance a little bit and make sure you trap it, and don't get the sand between the club and the ball.
See the size of that divot. Nice shot.
This for a par. Par 4, no damage done. It's a very good escape.
Peter, with a closer inspection of what the players face.
A stiffish par 5, need a good drive.
Just a monster tee shot. Supposed to be a par 5, but not for these boys.
We'll have a nice look at the second shot. Excellent position.
Going for this par 5 and 2.
And this one is not going to get there.
He's misjudged that a bit. He's not going to like this next one.
Not.
From just off the fringe.
Just take a wedge, throw it up in the air, and control the distance. Good shot.
Here he goes for a birdie.
Came up out of that one, knew it as soon as he...
This is for a par 5.
Taps in for his par.
Would have been 3 birdies, that's all. 3 or 4 birdies here today.
Yeah, you know, the way this stupid game is, he'll probably hold that for a 2.
Not an easy 2-putt.
Oh man, that is really well judged for speed.
It's a good putt.
It'll tap in left, that's it.
Only a par.
Going with I believe a 3 metal.
That's a good straight shot.
That's a 3-wood.
Wow, really?
Sorry, 3 iron.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hello. How about that?
Looking over his birdie putt.
That's a good stroke. He hit it where he wanted to. He just didn't quite judge it correctly.
And this is for a par.
Well played hole. Well holed.